Hey, thanks for tuning in. Today I'll show you how to make sous vide steak without the fancy sous vide device. All homemade. What sous vide means is vacuum seal. So you can easily pick one up at Kmart, relatively cheap. We're talking about like, I don't know, 50, 65 bucks, something like that. Or you can go with other options like online. There's plenty of different types of vacuum seals. With sous vide, you can add seasoning to your steak and proteins or whatnot, and just seal it all up and marinate it. Or you can just do what I'm doing today, which is buying my steak that's already vacuum sealed by the grocery store and bring it home and sous vide from there. The premium cut today that we will use is the Tomahawk steak bone-in. We'll start off with adding the hot water to the pot. When you add the pot of hot water to the stove, you just want to use the smallest element because we're going to use it at the lowest heat. We just want to have the water right about 145 Fahrenheit-ish. With the way we're doing it today is we're just gonna use the already vacuum sealed from the grocery store. Too easy. Don't have to use the vacuum seal ourselves. To me, this will give us a more beefier flavor. Ensure you always check on the heat. If it's too hot, just go ahead and slide it kind of off to the side and lower the heat. And then add some cool water. Very easy to adjust. For tender cut steak, it's recommended to sit in the water bath for about up to 4 hours, but depending how thick your steak is, you could go for longer. You just need the fat and the tendon and everything to render in together. Today in this cooking session, I only used 4 hours of it being in the water bath. Now that we've taken it out of the bag, it's a really good time to go ahead and season it up now. Today I'm just using salt and pepper. Make sure that you season both sides and don't be shy. I love that fresh ground pepper. After you heat up the pan really well, go ahead and add your oil. I like to use the garlic infused olive oil. I like to let my steak sear for about a minute on each side, and I ensure to get all edges. After I sear it really well for all sizes, I just put it to the side and let it rest now. I'd usually let my steak rest for about at least 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes for this one because it's a little thicker. Since I'm making a beef steak salad for this dish, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the steak really thin and garnish it up really well. This is what I really love about sous vide. See, that steak is just from edge to edge, and today we've got it at about medium. Another advantage of sous vide is the grains of the meat retain all the juice. It has very minimum juice leakage, if you will. Now it's time to plate up, or should I say bowl up. I'm adding my favorite vegetables, and then I stack up the steak very nicely. And then I'll go back and use the same oil and fat from the pan, and then adding all this chili oil and olive oil and sesame oil. And to finish with the final topping, I like to use Japanese chili powder and roasted sesame seed and fried garlic and fried onion. Goes really well with this dish. And before you finish up and consume this dish, don't forget about the bone. I like to go ahead and add this in as a finisher on this dish. I think it looks really nice. And since this dish is semi-Japanese, I like to eat it with soy sauce and wasabi. Well, that's the end of my tutorial. I hope that you really like it. And again, thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Like or dislike or comment. I'd really appreciate your participation. Thanks again for watching.